So I figured I'd give you an update on what life is like post-layoff since July 31st. If you can't already tell, I'm coming down with something. I think it's a cold. The weather's changing. It's really cold here in Vegas, especially in the mornings. And I just feel very nasally, and these past few days I just haven't been as productive as I normally have been. And you also know too, like when you get sick and you're laid off, you just can't go to your regular doctor that you once did go to. And honestly, y'all, having Medicaid is not fun. Like, I'm thankful for it, extremely thankful for it, but it's times like this where I think like, okay, Taylor, you really need to, which I have been, but it's just that constant reminder that you have to lock in to, because I know there's more than this. Like, I don't like the fact of, you know, doing unemployment or doing certain things and making sure that you're hitting deadlines, and you be like, y'all the ones that got rid of me. I didn't choose this life. Like, y'all got rid of me. So it's just a lot of things to take into consideration that I told myself that I'm gonna set myself up so that I won't have to rely on these things, because it's not fun. It's really not fun. And your productivity and what you do, how it can just fall in someone else's hands and they determine whether or not you get certain help or if you qualify for certain things. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy to me. And I'll be completely honest with you, like, I don't want to feel this ever again. Like I said, I am extremely thankful for all of it, to be able to see these things from different perspectives and just to be able to experience this, because I never would have knew what it was like if I were not to have gotten laid off. So it's good to kind of see it in this way, or this light. But I know for myself, like, this is not it. This is not it. So yeah, right now I mustered up as much as energy as I could, and I'm just taking a look at all my pictures that I had from like candle classes from last year, and I'm going through and I'm making pins right now on Pinterest. I'm loving Pinterest for my business. I'm loving the traffic that it can bring to like my socials and all that types of stuff. So, but I just wanted to come on here just to show y'all, or at least just tell y'all, like, mentally I'm doing okay. Also, I have a lot of brain fog right now just because like I said, I'm sick. So, but mentally I'm doing okay. I just got finished with 75 hard like almost 2 weeks ago. That was an okay experience. Maybe I'll make another video on that. I feel like for me, 75 hard did a number on me, mentally, physically. So happy that I did it and I got it done with and I finished it. I completed all 75 days. But also it took a toll on me and my body, because I also discovered that I was intolerant to a lot of things. So like gluten, I had to stop eating anything with gluten, dairy. I was having like really bad breakouts on my face. Thankfully now, like, I just have this one huge pimple in the middle of my forehead, but we'll get rid of that. Everything else, like on the sides of my face, like all around my temples, my jawline, I was having really bad breakouts, and I was literally breaking down. Like, I was crashing out, because I'm like, I'm doing everything that I need to be doing. I'm eating clean, I'm working out, I'm drinking my water, like, I'm doing everything that I need to do, especially with 75 hard. But what I've learned is that my cortisol levels were extremely high, and working out 2 times a day and just being in such a stress or panic mode with doing things, especially with 75 hard, like, it just wasn't good for me. Sweating all the time, and it just really elevated my cortisol levels, and in a sense, it did a number on my body. So from the inside out, like, my hormones had such a big impact and like a crazy imbalance that it was just affecting my face, and I had like pimples all over my face and everything. But I just thank God now, like, I feel more at peace, I feel calm. I'm so happy and excited to just do nothing from 75 hard. Like, a lot of people ask me like, oh, what things are you gonna that you did and 75 hard that you'll like, you know, keep still doing after. And I'm like, honestly, y'all, I want to do nothing. I just want to wake up and just live a normal, like, just chill, calm, peaceful day. I don't want to be in a rush to do anything. I don't want to have anxiety of just trying to get things done in a certain amount of time, or reading 10 pages, drinking a gallon of water, the 2 workouts, taking the pictures every day. Like it was a lot. It was a lot. So I'm just thankful for peace and quiet and calmness. And then I get sick. So other than that, I'm doing good. I guess you could say this is like, I don't know, like a privilege, because I know a lot of people who have, you know, been laid off or about to go through a layoff, and like their anxiety is all over the place, or they just have a different, they're just in a different position than I am. And I just want to send encouragement to you that you can literally get through anything, and that this is just a test. Whatever your next adventure or whatever that you're about to do next, it's already done. God has already worked it out for you. It's already done. Now, I know it's not going to be easy getting to where you want to be or making that transition, but just remember to keep the hope alive. Keep the hope alive. And what I've been doing lately is just thinking about, of course, in the now of what's happening, but also imagining myself like 6 months from now. Like, what do I want to be doing? Where do I see myself? Like, how am I thinking, like mentally? What does my body look like? What do my goals look like? What does just everything look like? And honestly, for me, it looks like so much greater, and it looks so much more better. And I know that like you eventually will have the same way of thinking that as well too. Our worst days are behind us, and we have so many new amazing things to look forward to. And I think for me, one thing is like, I told myself that as long as going through like getting laid off, and as long as I'm able to control it, like there are some things that I will no longer like accept, like the bare minimum. Yes, it's easy to do, you know, get on Medicaid and get unemployment and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm grateful for these things to be available for me, but also like it's not a forever thing. And mine is up the end of January, so I'm hopeful, and I have faith that God is going to, like he's always been, right, telling me what to do, guiding me along the path, and just essentially just being my strength, because that is what I have right now in my weakest moment of me being sick, brain fog, all those things. But I know that's why my butt is on Pinterest. Like, I know what I want my future to look like, even if that's just 2 months from now, even if that's just 6 months from now, wherever that may look like. Life after layoff is good, but I know it's about to get better. There are some things that I do struggle with on a daily. I think the hardest one was like my routine for sure, but I also know that, like you said, this isn't a forever thing. So, and I don't look forward to, like, I already had a crazy experience of like going to the doctors, being on Medicare or Medicaid, whichever one I have. Notice like the aura of the doctors, and they just treat you a type of way. And it's crazy because it's like, you don't know my story, you don't know my situation, you don't know why I'm here. Like, I didn't ask to be here, but I just wish that you know, there are some people who do take advantage of the system, and there are some people who truly need the help. But there definitely could be a lot more compassion and empathy and sympathy to those who are in need. I don't know if God has it in my heart or in my future somehow, some way, to be able to, I don't know, start a foundation, an organization or something to combat that. But just the healthcare workers, I know they go through a lot and things are stressful. Just seeing that really made an impact on me. And I was like, you know what, I'm not going back to this. So there's my update. I'll probably give you another update on what life is like post layoff when it gets closer to that time of my funds and things running out. So but like I said, I have faith that God is gonna work it out, and I have an amazing partner, I have an amazing family. So this is just the beginning, and I just wanted to come on here to let y'all know, because that's the only way that I know how to be, is just real in my experience. And this isn't to like get, you know, any pity or anything, because I know God has big plans for me. And like I said, I'm just sick. That's my update. Wait, how many months has it been? Let me do the math. Yeah, it's almost been 6 months. So yeah, there's my update. Hope you have a great rest of your day.